What's going on today, YouTube? MrJGilbert here, and on the 6th episode of the Streamer Shoutout Showcase, we have JB1371. He is rocking over 480 followers on Twitch. He is ex-military, and he is just all around a legendary streamer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about JB1371.
All right, y'all ready to see an heirloom? Here it is. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, what a clip that would have been. What a clip that would have been. Oh my god. Got fucking shit on. Broken.
JB on me.
Behind you.
Oh shit. I thought you were shooting me out.
Jesus Lord, JB.
Give me. Watch behind you, JB. Bye bye.
Get in the gas, bitch. Some. I think
Shield
that's
swap. Shield swap, JB.
Yo, welcome in, dude. How are you, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Dude,
That
lovely,
was
man. Thanks for doing this.
There was one more clip I should have sent in where I was playing Wraith and I got a team wipe, and but you know,
So,
it was amazing.
There's two things I want to comment before we got kind of get going into this. One, I was watching you watch that intro that I made. You were literally like leaning, like whenever,
I was
like
into
you're
it, you know. Yeah,
it's like you weren't even playing,
It's
but like you were
oh.
like leaning with the clip.
Yeah. Yep.
So I was like, oh my gosh, he's ridiculous. But also, in the heirloom clip, I thought I spotted something in the background there, hanging from one of your Groot there. What is that, big guy?
You talking about the red thing hanging off little baby Groot?
I thought I saw something there.
So that would be a pair of panties. Funny story, by the way. I had a girl over. We were hanging out. I was sitting in my chair next to my TV. She was doing her sexy thing, like strip tease or whatever, and she kicked her panties off, like as a joke, trying to hit me in the face because I was sitting next to my TV. And they landed perfectly on Groot, and I was like, "You have to leave those here. They're his now." So she did.
I couldn't quite tell what it was, but I'm like, it looked something like that. I was like, oh god.
Yep.
Unbelievable. All right, so welcome in everybody, those on Twitch, those on YouTube. How this works is I got a series of questions, just kind of get started, just kind of introduce JB1371 to you, and then chat. Right now, you have a chance to ask JB anything you want, and when I say anything you want, he has given me
send. No shame.
He has given me the permission to literally be anything that you want. So all you gotta do is highlight your message, just so I don't miss it, right? Make sure you highlight your message so I don't miss it, and we'll get to that segment after I go over some questions that I have, just kind of introductory questions, so you can get to know him a little bit more. Yes, like that. All right, so JB, like I always start off every interview with the same two questions, streamer questions. Why did you originally become or want to be a streamer?
So it was a weird, so everybody who knows me knows that, like, I did a large amount of time in prison for, like, my age. And then when I got out, COVID was real bad. So I needed a source of income. And, like, I love Twitch. And so I was like, well, maybe I could make the Twitch thing work and I could play video games and have a source of income, and I could dodge the whole going and getting a real job and dealing with COVID and all that nonsense. And here I am a year later, still streaming. Not necessarily like as big as I would like to be, but I have a great community, and I love every single one of y'all. And it's been an amazing year, an amazing year.
Yeah, you mentioned community. I do see a lot of regulars kind of back in your channel every time I pop in there. Every time I'm in there,
Oh
I would see
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of the same faces. Like you do. You do a great job with kind of building that rapport with your community, and kind of, especially in Discord. You're very active in your Discord, and
I'm
you have
not
a
as
lot of stuff
active as
going
I
on.
once was because
Okay,
I'm working like
right.
50 hours a week. So, but I still try to be as active as I possibly can.
Mhm.
And that was one of the big things that I was trying to do when I started my Discord. I was like, I want to be as active in the Discord as I possibly can. That way, people know that like they can talk to me if they need to, or give me like a um something to make the stream better or Discord better. Like so. I was always trying to be as active in the Discord as I can.
Right. Right. So I guess my second question then is, as a streamer, because I know you have some goals for yourself in life, but like as a streamer, as your kind of streaming goals, what do you have for your channel?
Um, as far as the channel goes, I'm kind of happy where it's at. Like if it gets bigger, then it gets bigger. But like, I have a really good core group of people who are always there. Um, I know I can rely on them. They know they can rely on me, and like it's like as far as my channel goes, I'm honestly I'm really happy where it's at. Everybody always wants to make it as a content creator. I'm not good enough at any video game to be a full-time content creator, and people come to see me as a train wreck. So
I mean, we could argue Apex, right? I mean, you're getting there.
hard stuck gold. I'm the Apex content creator everybody has wanted.
True. But all right. So next thing I have for you, and I want to leave this as open ended as possible because I want you to kind of explain your history and your kind of reasoning for I guess how you do things. You are ex-military, okay, and you
Correct.
are a big advocate for mental health and
Oh
veterans
yeah.
and things like that. So you even joined a team regiment on
Yes.
Twitch. I didn't want to ask kind of a too specific of a question because I wanted to give you a chance just to kind of tell us your background. With the military and your being outspoken for veterans and things like
Yep.
that. So, what do you kind of want to share in those regards?
So I was active duty from '07 to 11 in the United States Marine Corps. I did 2 combat tours. And then when I got out, couldn't find a job. So I joined the Department of Defense and did another combat tour. Um, at that point, my mental health was completely in the shitter. And I was not doing well. I was highly addicted to drugs and just trying to maintain on a regular basis. And then I ended up getting myself locked up and did a good amount of time in prison. And this is why, like, I'm always like, if you need someone to talk to me. I'll give you every little bit of life experience I have. I will do everything I can for you. And then I rep T God. He was part of Team Regiment. He was like, listen, it's all military guys who are all there. And they're big advocates on mental health and all of that. Team Regiment has their own G Fuel code, 30% off of all orders. So go ahead, use Team Regiment. The code is actually just Regiment. Um, they run tournaments, they run mental health. It's a great community that I'm in, and I cannot express how happy I am that I got into Team Regiment. Um, as far as my military career, I was a combat engineer. When I went to Afghanistan, I got hit by an IED, which scrambled my brains a little bit. That's why I'm always trying to search for words and all of that, and can't remember nothing. And people will tell me something, and then like a week later, I'm like, "You never said that. Stop it." You know.
Yeah.
um,
Words are hard in general, though.
yeah, true. Words are very hard. So, and like It's not all bad. Like I did lose like the ability to draw and play music and all that, but like I see colors different now, which is weird, right? And like my spatial reasoning like went through the roof after I got hit by the ID. I don't know. But like I can look at a pot and tell you exactly which container that amount of food will fit, you know? Like my spatial reasoning is so dumb. It's so dumb. And thank you, explosion. I guess I don't know.
Right. Right.
Uh,
But yeah, no, that's awesome. Like I said, I at least wanted to give you the chance to kind of talk about that. Thank you, by the way, for your service.
Also, military members have no idea what to say to that.
Mhm.
So thank you for thanking me. I don't know.
Right.
Uh,
No, and I get it. Like I said, I got family members that were
Like-
in it, and it's like I personally, I never did it myself. So the least I can say, is thank you. You know what I mean?
because saying you're welcome sounds kind of douchey.
Right.
You know, so, you're welcome.
Thank you for your service. Yep.
Like, we have no idea what to say to that.
Right. Right. All right. So switching gears a little bit. Lately, you've done a lot of Pokemon and Apex streaming. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, your kind of main games. You've done New World here and there, but it's mainly been Apex and Pokemon. What other games, like outside of those two, are you secretly like, oh wow, JB plays that game?
So
Like, he's into those games.
I really like Satisfactory. It's a game where you do a thing to do a thing to do a thing to do another thing. And also I used to play a lot of Minecraft, but realms were just so bad where like I would load into my realm that I would pay for every month, and then like I would do something, and then like I would log out, and I would load back in, and then it would be undone. So I was like, guys, I love playing Minecraft with y'all, but like I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth out of what I'm paying for, you know? I love the Fallout games. They're absolutely amazing. Every single Fallout game is just fantastic. And then Borderlands. Borderlands has been one of my loves since it came out on 360. And Tiny's Tina has her own game coming out in March, and I'm going to be streaming a ton of it because Tiny Tina is my favorite character out of any video game ever. I love that little psychopath, and I cannot wait to blow shit up.
Is she? So I mean, I know a couple of you guys that love that game and are super excited for Tiny Tina. Is she loved by like a lot of Borderlands players, or like what?
She's just an amazing character where she's like, yeah, I want to eat all the cookies and I want to blow things up. And she says like all this random shit. And it's just Tiny Tina is amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope my perfect little weirdo of a daughter grows up to be just like Tiny Tina.
Eating cookies and blowing stuff up.
Yep.
So I mentioned earlier you played Pokemon. What are the
Yes.
top? What are your top 3 Pokemon?
Top 3 Pokemons. So Mewtwo is number 1. Obviously. Mewtwo all day. Number 2 would have to be Toxtricity. Toxtricity is probably one of the coolest Pokemon in Generation 8. It has the ability called Punk Rock, which I love metal. Punk Rock's kind of close to metal. And then number 3, who would be number 3? I gotta. So I started playing the new Pokemon game, and Basculegion, which is one of the new Hisui Pokemon, is kind of dope, and I like it a lot. It's Ghost Water, which is kind of a good typing. So I'm gonna have to say Basculegion as far as like the design, typing. I like it
Why did you not say Charizard?
because Charizard is straight up ass.
Come on, man.
Stop it. Charizard is a
dude.
big pile of bullshit. Stop it.
All right. What about Blastoise though? The big ass cannon.
Blastoise is kind of lit. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
perfect. All right. Apex Legends. Apex Legends, another game that you play.
Love Apex. I've
Name-
spent far too much money on this free game.
Yes.
I love it.
Top 2 characters
Top 2 legends of Apex.
in your opinion.
Caustic.
Okay, actually, here, let's do this. What would be the perfect squad makeup? We'll do that.
The
in your
perfect
opinion,
squad.
What's the perfect squad?
Caustic, Bloodhound, and Valkyrie. That's a perfect squad.
For the Rita win?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to play Caustic because I fucking love me some Caustic. But yeah, because you need Bloodhound for the scans, see footprints when you're rotating. Caustic is just really good to hold down an area. Caustic is also really good to push into an area. A lot of people don't play Caustic like aggressively. I do. And Caustic is so good just being aggressive because you take less damage than anybody else. Your hitbox is smaller than Gibby, and you can throw your bag down. You can use your bag as cover, and your bag also deals damage,
Well, I saw from your clip too, obviously the Caustic clip that you had. You just threw a bag and then left and kind of let the bag kill the other person for you.
Exactly.
But all right, so chat, real quick, okay? Go ahead and get your questions in now. I already got a few coming in already, so we'll get to those in just a moment. Make sure you highlight your message so I know I don't miss it when I'm scrolling through chat. Make sure I get to them all. So highlight your message. Ask JB anything that you want, all right? I got
also,
one more.
Jake, are we going to do a shot?
Yes, I didn't. I'm going to have to do it straight out of the bottle because I didn't have. Actually, okay, don't make fun. Don't make fun.
Don't make fun. You know I'm gonna make fun. Stop it.
I have my daughter's like baby bottle thing. So do I do a shot out of that or just take it out of the bottle?
Yes, absolutely.
That's literally like the only thing I have that I can like pour a shot into.
Fucking send it, bro.
No, guys. Okay, stop it. Unreal. All right, highlight your message. Go ahead and get that in now. But JB, I always like to finish off my segment here with just a random crazy question, just to kind of see what you come up with. You know?
Okay.
What I mean? My last question that I have for you is: if life had cheat codes, what would some of those codes be?
For me?
In general, you can do for you or in general.
So if life had cheat codes, one of them would be infinite money, like in GTA 3, I think it was. And then another one, which would be super awesome, is cars float on water, also Grand Theft Auto.
Wow.
And then another cheat code. Maybe unlimited stat points, like in Borderlands.
Like you could be as strong as you wanted?
Yeah, you could just be all of your skills completely maxed out, no problem.
There you go. I'm living in your world now. With those things. Of all the things too, you wanted a car to float on water.
Yeah, man. I don't want to pay for a boat ride or a plane. I just want to take my car and go.
True. All right, shot.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Here's
Don't judge me on the cup. All right.
After that, I got to pour another one.
No, true. All right, guys. I'm going to need your questions, okay? Bring me all of the questions.
All of them.
Everything you can think of. The raunchier, the better, right?
Yep.
All right. So the first question that we had a little bit ago comes from Cyborg. It said, what are your plans for the future, streaming or other stuff?
As far as streaming goes, I think like what I'm doing is kind of working, I'm playing games that I like. I'm not doing it for anybody else except for myself. And like it's at one point in time while I was streaming, I was trying to like please everybody but myself. And then I started like really hating streaming to the point where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, And then like one night playing Halo with you and Schmitty, I realized like, bruh, I just need to do what I want to do and have a great time doing it. Hang out with my buddies and have a blast. As long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing, then everybody else is also going to enjoy it. As long as there's like a smile on my face, a joke that I'm going to tell, me getting shit on and laughing about it, everybody's going to have a great time,
Right. This wasn't a comment from Dyslexic, but it is back when we were talking about
something just fell back there. I don't know what the cats are doing something weird. I don't know.
This wasn't a comment. This wasn't a question, but it was a comment when you're talking about. I'm not when you were like, I'm not good at any game to be like a sweaty player. Dyslexic was like, this man was first place in Diablo 3 season. Yeah.
I was at one point in time number 7 in the world for Diablo 3, playing a Crusader. And then there was like a bunch of weird shit happening at Blizzard, and I was like, I don't want to keep playing a Blizzard game and supporting this company that's like, because like there was people complaining that there was like sexual harassment and all this stuff, and nothing was being done about it, and I was like, I really do like this game, but I'm not going to continue to support a company that's not going to like do something, about people not enjoying their workplace or what have you. As soon as Blizzard gets their shit together, I might buy Diablo 4, and your boy might be number 1 in the world.
How are you supposed to be number 1 in the world in Diablo 4 when you're going to be a sweated Apex?
I can do both. I'm built different.
Mythical Dragon, I don't appreciate this question, but Mythical Dragon said, how hard is it to carry MrJGilbert?
Hard? Not really. I mean, it is like wearing on the soul at times when I'm like, Jake, I have 10 times your damage. I got 9 KP. You have 1. I need you to do better. But Jake will have moments when he does the most impossible things you've ever seen in your life. And I'm like, bruh, how'd that happen? But you're still shit at Apex.
I'm just not consistent at all.
No, zero consistency. Zero.
It's true. It's true. You may know this question. Champman says, do you still use a lawn chair?
Actually, yeah, I'm sitting in it right now. And the reason I use the lawn chair, and it's a camping chair technically, is because I have very minimal room in my room, and it folds up, and it has like a little tray table over on this side where I can put my cups and beers and all of the things. And yeah, my gaming chair is a camping chair. It cost me $20. Get shit on, nerds.
Dyslexic says, what is your favorite hobby outside of streaming?
My favorite hobby outside of streaming. That's honestly Dyslexic. That's a really hard question because like I spend a lot of time working and streaming, so like my hobbies are like very minimal at this point.
Working and streaming.
Yeah. So like if we would talk like 10 years ago, my favorite hobby was playing music. I have my guitar actually in the background. You can see it. It's got the yellow outline.
I mean, maybe Pokemon cards. I don't know if you necessarily collect those anymore. Or...
I do collect cards. I haven't bought any in a minute because, your boy's kind of broke because of Apex and also the new car and getting ready to buy an apartment, and we'll buy an apartment, rent an apartment. So, but, collecting Pokemon cards is actually like, I have actually a decent collection. My first ever rainbow Pokemon card pulled was Peonia. And I think that happened like a couple days after I did my daughter's stream when she opened up her booster boxes. And her fucking pack luck is broken, bro. She pulled so many good cards out of all of those booster. Like I had 2 booster boxes that I gave her for, and then people were kind of mad about the second one, but the second booster box was a good booster box. Her first booster box was a legendary booster box. She got like 3 golds, a rainbow, all kinds of hollows, full arts. It was just broken how good her pack luck is, just so good. I need her to open every single thing I ever buy, ever.
Just tell her like, hey, which one are we buying? You point to it, I'll buy that one. She can point it out.
Yep.
So Dragon said, I think we kind of know the answer to this. But Mythical Dragon says, if you could be any character in real life out of all the Apex legends, who would it be?
Obviously Caustic.
Right. I think I saw that one coming. Would you throw fart bags around all the time in real life?
No, but I'd be a big, bulky motherfucker running around just like I'm doing right now. And I would say all the weirdest shit where I'm like, yeah, you're a test subject. We're going to have a good day.
Yes. All right. Chapman says, if you could be any animal, what animal?
A wolf.
Pack
Straight
animal.
up.
Love it.
I would be obviously the pack boss, but I would be a wolf.
Yes.
I feel wolf blood running through my veins right now.
Dang.
I like
Wait, like wolf or werewolf? Like, are we?
Oh, speaking of, do you want to hear a funny story?
I mean, yes. This is your night.
So, I was fresh off my first deployment to Afghanistan. I went to go visit my dad, my stepmom on the eastern shore of Maryland. I was married at the time, and me and the wife, ex-wife now, we went out to go drinking, right? And then I blacked out. I was gone. Bunch of heroin in my veins. It wasn't a great night for me, per se.
Yeah.
But anyways, like later that night, I came to and I was running full blast through the woods. No idea where I'm at. And I'm thinking in my head, oh, I can run faster. I know I can run faster. And I'm howling and barking and just doing all this random shit through these woods. I'm fucking running through briar bushes and all this shit, right? And then the next time I come to, I'm at the house, right? And my ex-wife is like, where have you been? We've heard wolves and coyotes running around for the past hour. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I went into the bedroom, passed out. Then I took a shower the next morning, and the water felt like it was lava. Like, because I had so many cuts and scratches all over me from running through the woods.
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
Straight up fucking shit show. Have been since day one.
Pictures or didn't happen?
Right here.
Mythical Dragon says, favorite game that you've streamed?
Actually, I think my favorite game has been Biomutant. I don't stream it anymore. I do still play it. Biomutant is a Steam game, and it's like a weird like niche game where there's like a company of like 12 people who built it, and the game is really fucking good. It is so good. I love playing that game. And it's like a mix between like, I want to say like Borderlands and Skyrim, where you're like running and gunning and like picking up things to make things better. And Biomutant is such a good game. If you've never played it and you're thinking about playing it, you need to buy it because it's such a good game. I don't get any money off that. I'm just saying,
right.
It's a good game.
Biomutant sponsor JB now.
It's off of Steam.
Steam sponsor JB now.
Well, Steam. I'm giving away a $50 gift card at the end of this. Sponsor me.
There it is. Oh, yeah, by the way, I didn't say that earlier, guys. Stick around at the end. We're going to do a 3-race marble Grand Prix, and the winner will be getting a $50 Steam gift card from JB. So stick around after this. We're going to do a 3-race Grand Prix. The winner of that 3-race Grand Prix will get that $50 Steam gift card. Chapman says, will you ever get back into Diablo? We kind of touched on this a little bit ago.
Yeah, if Blizzard gets their shit together and starts like, owning their company and doing all of that, then yeah, I'm gonna play Diablo 4.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Diablo games. I've loved Diablo 1, love Diablo 2. Obviously, I love Diablo 3. I think I was ranked 7 in the world at one point in time in Diablo 3.
You should look into then Lost Ark. It's like Final Fantasy mixed with Diablo.
Do I get a world rank?
I don't know about that actually.
Oh, well then fuck that game.
It's free to play though, so I mean you can at least try it out.
Oh, right? It's free? Okay.
Yeah, it's free to play.
Is it on Steam or is it on?
Yeah, it's on
Epic?
Steam. Yeah, it's on Steam.
Okay.
That's right. That's where I have it on. So, yeah, Shoutout. It's like Final Fantasy mixed with Diablo. So I'm not too far into it, but
I might check it out because Nuke was saying good things about it as well.
yeah. That could be our next New World.
No, New World is my new world.
That's true. Nuke. Speaking of Nuke says advice for a youngin: try to stay close to home after graduation or travel.
As far like I get what you're saying. Don't live with mom because you know how that goes. But definitely live like down the road in a cheaper area near mom because mom's gonna bring you cookies. And worst comes to worst, you can go to mom's house, do laundry, and mom will do like a home cooked meal for you. But you don't want to live so close to mom to where she's there every day.
Hmm.
But you know, like
Right.
just do the thing where like you're living the savage bachelor life, Nuke,
Right.
and get yourself an apartment that's like I would say like 20 miles away because you know mom doesn't want to do 40 miles every day.
Right.
Maybe like twice a week, and you can get yourself a cookie, home cooked meal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta be closer to home now. Crit says I've got it on mute. But what is the most useless talent that you have? Before you answer, Dyslexic did say probably carry Mr. J, so that's rude.
I mean, that's true.
But Chris says, what is the most useless talent
carrying Mr. J is very useful come Saturday.
Boom. Bingo.
The most useless talent. Honestly, cooking at this point, because believe it or not, I'm kind of a good cook. But I do it very rarely because I work at a restaurant where I'm like, hey, head chef, make me this, you know? But I'm really good at cooking. I don't know why. I just throw shit into like whatever I'm cooking, and I'm like, here's some seasonings, here's some spices, and I just knocked over my vape. And I make a great meal every time, and I don't know how I do it, but I do.
So cooking stream then?
Maybe. When I get my new apartment, that might be a thing.
Yeah. Blue asked, is there a punching fist under your beard?
Obviously, I have a full-grown man beard. There's obviously a fist, right? It lives next to the squirrel. There's a squirrel living here as well. So, like, if you want to claim real estate in here, you got to fight the squirrel. I'm telling you, the squirrel is no joke. He will fuck you up. He's nuts.
Blue also said, by the way, glad you're back to streaming. So that was probably a little bit ago when you were kind of explaining your story, you know?
Yeah, so there was a point in time when I just didn't want to stream anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped doing it for a bit, and then I like started streaming for a couple weeks, and then I was like, I fucking hate this. And then I stopped streaming for I want to say like another like 2 or 3 weeks. And then like I said earlier, like I played Halo with you and Schmitty. I think Crit Crit doesn't have an Xbox. I don't it was you and Schmitty 100%. Maybe like lackadaisical, I guess. But it was like another like 3 streamers, and like I was having a great time just playing Halo with you guys, and I was like, this is why I started streaming. This is it.
Zeltec says thoughts on Fallout 76.
It sucks. Next question.
Chapman says, he says, where is your birthday? I think he might mean when.
Where? April 3rd.
There you go. What's coming up? Birthday stream in the birthday suit.
Yep. Maybe not a birthday suit because I don't want to get my channel banned. But I think everybody would probably enjoy me being in my birthday suit.
Right.
I'm so fucking handsome.
Hey-o. Okay. Torque says, besides Finding a human butterfly hybrid. What else is your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal in life, not being in debt, but also having a very good credit score.
Okay.
Weird, right?
That's very adult of you.
Right. Because, like when I bought my car like a week before, I was like, yes, I'm out of debt. And then I went and bought my car and I'm like, oh, I'm in debt
Yes, I'm back in
again.
debt.
And I'm like, I need this debt so
Uh-huh.
I can buy other things later on in life because
Right.
it's the American way.
Yes. Chapman says, can we name your lawn camping chair?
Absolutely. Let's do votes immediately. Any name suggested, just be chair name suggestion, hashtag, whatever it is. And then we'll do a vote
There it is.
and chat right now.
Get your names in right now. Let's see here. What Nuke's like, what a legend. Smitty says, not really a question. I just wanted to say JB is hot.
True. Very. That's the shirt came off. Obviously, it's true.
Chapman says JB is a werewolf, confirmed.
Also true.
Missed
Wait
the
till the full
Diablo
moon
streams. Mythical Dragon says, can I get a carry in Apex?
Bro, add me. JB1371 on PC. I got you. If you want to get some games in.
There it is.
I don't take rank seriously at all. I don't take pub seriously at all. Like if you want to get some games in, Mythical Dragon, I got you, my fam.
There we go. Blue says, what is your next tattoo and where?
So my next tattoo is going to be my neck piece done. I'm going to get an owl done on my throat. The wings are going to go up behind my ears. And then there's a poem that I'm going to get tattooed on the back of my neck. And the poem basically says, here I am. I'm on my own fucking program. I don't give a shit if you don't like it.
Nice. All right. So chat, a couple things real quick. One, get your last minute questions in. Because what's going to happen is we're going to switch over to marbles in just a moment. We're going to do a 3-race Grand Prix for a $50 Steam gift card to the winner. Yep.
$50 for marbles. Have you ever done that in your life? You're about to do it tonight.
Yep. A 3-race Grand Prix winner gets a $50 gift card, Steam gift card. So get your last minute questions in right now so we can get to that. All right. So last couple questions that we didn't have for you until some new ones maybe come in. Earlier you talked about there's a fist behind your beard and a squirrel. Chapman wants to know if we can also name the squirrel.
The squirrel's name is Nuts.
See there.
So you can't name the squirrel, but the fist maybe.
Chuck Norris. That's the fist.
The fist. We might need to do a vote for that as well. But the squirrel's name. He has told me deliberately that his name is Nuts, and I'm like, bruh, you're nuts. He's like, yes, I am.
Boom. Donkey was heading to work, but he popped in briefly. He said, "See you, Papegas Saturday. Don't forget to bring the
fucking shit on you, Donkey."
He said, "Don't forget to bring the lube."
Bro, the other night we did 1v1s, and you know what? I shit on you like 40% of the time. Imagine what I'm going to do with Cyborg. I'm going to fucking shit on you 90% of the time, you little bitch.
I'm on the team too, though. Like, you didn't mention me. I'm here too.
Well, Jake, I just need you to throw your Gibby bubble and res me when I die.
Perfect. I can do that. Blue says hot tub stream? Question mark.
I used to do those a bunch of times.
It's true.
I might go back to doing hot tub streams here in the future because I've been, when I was doing like the whole JB hot tub stream bullshit before, like I was having a great time. People were coming in. Like I might go back to it. It was a fantastic time, Blue, and I think it might happen again.
Zeltec says e-girls or I-ladies?
E-girls or I-ladies? Whichever one will let me penetrate them, whether it's either like, you know, it, it's a hard thing to say where you're like, oh, do I want to fuck this girl or do I? But you know, sometimes there's very, very handsome men who are also willing, you know.
Right? Nuke says, coolest thing you ever got as a birthday gift. Also, my half Ironman race is on your B-Day.
Coolest thing I ever got as a birthday present, Ironman race.
Like his,
Are you talking about your PFT race or?
And you know those like 5Ks or 12Ks or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's on your birthday. That's his race.
Well, that's kind of lit. April 3rd. Let's send it.
There you go.
But
yeah, coolest thing you ever got as a birthday gift.
My Rottweiler that I got when I was in the Marine Corps. My wife at the time, she like talked to this Rottweiler breeder. She paid some money to get the puppy. And when I got home from Iraq, we got this dog, and he was the best dog ever. He was fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He was a shithead for a minute. I wanted to drown him for a while.
Right.
But he was the best dog ever. Like my daughter would be able to walk him like she was a toddler. She hold the leash and she could walk him. He was so smart that we could like here, do this, and he would go and do it, you know. But he was so fucking stupid. He would do the dumbest shit, and I'd be like, bruh, I want to murder you right now. Why did you eat all the food out of the refrigerator and now you're belly up in the kitchen? Stop it. Just like a Rottweiler. But
Yeah.
he was such a good dog. He was like, and honestly, like there was like a point in time in my life where he was the only reason that I didn't call it quits. You know, I was like, he was a support animal straight up. He like he was a good. Listen, if you need help, get an animal or talk to me. I got you.
There you go. By the way, Schmitty, yes, you should reinstall Apex immediately. Zeltech says, "I ladies nuts on your face." Yes. Shamits, do a hot touch stream or else.
Or else what?
There you go.
Next question.
But here's what I figured we do. We got some submissions for your chair name. I figured we could call it on that. Well, I'll tell you the names that chat came up with, and you get to pick what we're going to call the chair names. All right?
Okay.
Blue says Cherkin.
Cherkin.
Chapman says Larry.
Larry. That's kind of solid.
Blue says Sean like lawn. So Sean, I can name it Sean. You know?
That's kind of good.
Dyslexic says Mr. J's face.
I mean, I already sit on that on a regular basis. So.
Mythical says JB's butt holder. Blue also says the throne. And then Dyslexic says the Seaster cup. Which one of those sticks out to you?
Honestly, I'm thinking Larry, because... And this is a weird thing, because Larry the lobster from SpongeBob, he's all buff and shit, and here I am sitting on him.
There it is.
I'm kind of thinking Larry for realsies.
There it is. The lawn chair is now known as Larry. But all right, so we'll go ahead and end it there, guys. Again, if you want to stick around, we're about to do a Marble 3-race Grand Prix for a $50
Want to do another shot with
Steam
me?
gift card. No.
Yes.
No, but yes.
Yes.
Gosh. Hey, chat, if you guys got him, pour him if you got him.
Do you need me to call your wife?
Dude, she's sleeping. All right.
Do you want me to call her?
Yes, but she's sleeping.
I'll take her over your hands. Don't worry about it. Here's to you,
cheers, my man. But all right. JB, thank you again for doing this. Thank you for hanging out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure, dude.
Like a
I
month
want to.
after
No, stop
when
it.
I wanted to do it.
Nope,
you know?
stop it. You can't prove that.
You remember when I was like, "Yeah, I'm second." You're like, "No, you're not, you little bitch." And I'm
You
like,
can't.
"Bruh."
You can't prove
Literally, I said, "I'm next," and you're like, "No, you're not."
that. You can't prove that.
Do you want me to screenshot Discord right now, you dickhead?
Oh man. Hey, we're here now. All right, we're here now.
Anyways, I'm glad Allie got hers though. So, and also dyslexic and mythical and lava. Lava's next, actually.
Yeah, Lava's next. Yep. Lava, then Schmitty.
Chat, you will love lava.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
Oh yeah. But all right, before we go, I want to give you a chance just to give kind of one last send off. Anything that you just want to kind of say, to our viewers here, to YouTube, anybody in general about yourself, your channel, whatever. I just want to kind of give you the floor and give you a chance to kind of give one last send off.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is a beard brush because chat has said it a few times. And then I'm gonna do my send off.
This is also a channel point redemption.
This is a channel point redemption, and so I need silence. Stop it. Stop typing. Stop it. I need silence. All right, hot as fuck, right? What was the second part of the question?
You forgot the stash.
I don't ever brush the stash.
Oh, heard that. Never brush the stash.
So streaming, I don't remember what this. Also, you got a extremely hot boozle from Cyborg. Get shit on, nerd.
I'll do that in a minute. It's gonna be kind of a send off. Like anything you want to say, kind of last minute words.
So, if you want to have a good time, talk some dumb shit, and just listen, I don't give a fuck about my chat. Like, I don't care. Like, if you want to have a blast and be like, bruh, I want to fuck you. I'm gonna be like, bruh, I want to fuck you too. We're gonna have a good time, you know. So if like, just come hang out. We're gonna have a blast. Chapman knows, Crit knows, Jake knows, Cyborg knows, EastDJ knows. It's gonna be a great time. If just come hang out. I'm a train wreck. I know I'm a train wreck, and that is what the thing is that makes me so good. Cause I'm a shit show. It's a good time. Blue also knows. Blue definitely knows. Blue's there all the time. Also, if you're not following Blue, go drop Blue a follow.
Yes. And while you're dropping out follows, drop JB a follow, guys. JB1371.
Don't do it. Don't do it unless you know what you're getting into.
We've given him multiple shout outs throughout the stream. So if you have not done it yet, go over and show JB some love. He is closing in on 500 followers. So let's get him there tonight. Right? Let's get him there. So be sure to drop him some love. Also on YouTube, guys, JB1371 on Twitch. Do it now. Thank you for taking the time to watch another episode of the Streamer Shout Out Showcase. If you are interested in being on it, I do stream it every Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Central Time in my Discord. The link is below in the description. Go ahead and join that. You'll see a Thankful Thursday section in there. In the Streamer Shout Out sections, let me know you're interested. I'll reach out to you. We'll try to set something up, and we'll get you on the book. So thank you for doing it. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. I appreciate you.